Hello and welcome to the Harriet Muller Art Channel, giving you the techniques to produce amazing artwork. Today I've had a request to draw this Monarch butterfly, so get yourself some plain white paper. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, a black pen, and also your choice of colouring pencils. So let's get started. So using your ruler, I'm going to draw a rectangle which is going to be 16 centimetres across. So just draw a very light line and pencil, 16 centimetres across. Then another one, 6 centimetres down. Same on the other side, 6 centimetres down. And then 16 across. Remember, if I go too fast, just hit pause and rewind. We're now going to cut this rectangle in half. So at 8, just going to draw a line going upwards. This is just to help us. These are just guidelines. Now for the fun bit. We're going to be drawing the butterfly's body. So, very lightly in pencil, we're going to go over this properly. Just going to draw the body. Goes in and out and down. Now remember they're symmetrical, so we're going to do the same on the other side. What we're going to try and do the same on the other side. It's not going to be perfect. So, in and out and down. And then we're going to go up here. And then we're just going to draw the head. So I'm just going to draw like a little shape like that. Going to add 2 eyes, one on this side, one on that side. Oh, that's slightly bulging, that one. That's the beauty of using pencil. We can erase bits. There we go. Now for the antennae. Just one like this. And one like that. Now we're going to do their beautiful wings. So we're going to start off there. We're going to touch this line that we did before, come out round and just go a little bit further than what we did before with the rectangle. We're going to come down. We're going to have 2 bumps to there. Once we're there, we're going to come back in and join the body. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. We're going to go, starting with the body, touch the rectangle up there, go out a little bit more, round, 1 bump, 2 bumps, 3 bumps, and come inwards. Now for the lower wings, so this has got a few bumps here. So I'm just drawing all the bumps there. And then the same on the other side. Just replicate what we did on this side. So the monarch butterflies are famous for their migration in winter. They go from North America and Canada all the way down to Southern California and Mexico. I can see that this one's just slightly, ever so slightly shorter than the other one. So I'm just going to make it just a little bit longer. We're now going to add some of the markings because they're very distinctive. So we're going to start here. We're going to draw, this is where we're going to eventually colour it in the next stage. We've got a shape like that. Whatever we do on this side, we're going to do on the other side. So I'm just going to draw it in now. Shape like that. Now we're going to draw one next to it. A longer shape this time. Just like that. And then obviously on the other side as well. Like that. Now for one in between the two. So there's going to be a shape like this. And then the same on this side. Another shape in between the two. If you've got this far, you are doing so well. We're now going to raise this rectangle that we did before because it's just getting in the way, and also the line through the center. There we go, that's better. So the hardest part about this is actually making it symmetrical. But remember, in nature, nothing's perfectly symmetrical, even though it looks it. Okay, so just a shape there, one blob on that side, and the same on the other side. Now we're going to go in with some big circles. So one big circle here And then we're going to have another big circle here. We're going to be drawing another oval shape there, and then the same on this side. We're going to have a smaller one here and a smaller one here, and then repeat on this side. Smaller one here and a smaller one here. Don't forget to pause the video if I'm going too quickly. Now, another one here and a little one there. Let's repeat. Another one here and a little one there. And then now we're going to have a series of little circles. So one above, one below. One above, one below. One above, one below. We're going to repeat that again. Above, below, above, below, above, below. We're going to slightly extend this wing and the same on this side. We're then going to add another layer to this wing just to make it the right shape. Come up and round, and the same here. Come up and round. We can then erase this line that we had before. And then we're going to add some dots in this part, but they're kind of elongated like this. And the same on this side. We're going to add some dots to the body. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Little shape like that, and another little shape like that. And then a shape like this going down the center. One on that side, one on that side, one on that side, one on that side. So on the bottom wings, we're just going to draw a line coming round, and the same on this side. We're going to be repeating that dot pattern, one above, one below, 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 and the same on this side. One above, one below, one above, one below, one above, one below, one above, one below. So these are the colours I'm going to be using, but all that you really need is a yellow and a red, because then you can just blend the oranges. We're going to cover all this space and this space, this space, this space, and this space in this kind of lemon yellow. Now, for these three at the top and also these three on the other side, I'm going to be using an orange. So I'm just going to go over it in orange, and also this little random one here and this little random one here as well. So for the one down here, I'm just going to go really lightly in orange. I'm not going to press too hard. I'm just starting here and just going along the inner parts here. And the same on this side. A little bit at the bottom as well. Now with a red, the colour of warning, because these butterflies are actually poisonous. So they're trying to warn their predators not to eat them. And the reason that they're poisonous is because milkweed is toxic. So that's what they feed on. So it makes them toxic. So I'm just doing these two little blobs at the either end in red, colour of warning. We're also going to add a little bit just to the centre here. And then the centre here. And then the same on the other side. Tiny little bit here. And a little bit here. And ever so lightly just here in red, just at the edges. Okay, now I'm going to go over all the areas that we've coloured in so far in this kind of like golden yellow. I'm going to press a bit harder now. So it's looking a lot more vibrant. I'm then going to go back in with the orange and just go over this one just a little bit more. So it really, really stands out. Just blending them all together. And again here. Okay, now we're going in with the black. So I'm just using this black pen. We're going to go over the head, the bulging eyes. I'm leaving a tiny little bit in white just so that you can see the reflection of the light on the bulging eyeballs. And these little circles that we did before, we need to leave those white as well. I'm going to go around the circles just to make it easier first. And these shapes that we did before, including the one in the middle and these as well. Now I'm going to go over the outline of the body. And the same on this side. Trying my best to keep it symmetrical. Not always achieving that though. I kind of colour it in black. So it doesn't matter because we did the colouring pencils beforehand. It didn't matter if we went over the edges, over the lines, because now we're just going to colour over it in black. Oops, I think I just went over one of the little circles. Oh dear. Make sure you don't do the mistakes that I do. If you can't be a good example, be a severe warning. So there you go. There we go. Now I'm going to draw, just going to make that a little bit bigger, the antennae, and the same on the other side. Now we're going to do the wings. So just go over what we did before. Up and round. And now I'm just going to go over all these shapes that we did before. And then around these shapes as well. Now I'm going to colour all this in black. You see how it's taking shape? Brilliant. Now we're going to do the bottom one. I'm going to go around these dots that we did before. We're going to colour in the section. And now we're going to draw some more markings inside here. So there's one that comes down and it's like a big loop, just like that. And coming off from this loop, there's one line here, one line here, one line here, and one more here. We're going to make those markings a little bit thicker. Like that. So everything that I've done on this side, I'm going to repeat on this side, but I'm just going to speed it up for you. This one's actually sitting perched on some flowers, so you might want to add in some flowers in yellow in the background. So it doesn't have to have that background. You can invent something completely different. I've also finished off the other wing if you hadn't noticed. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then check out this one. You're going to absolutely love it.